Wow, 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 wow. Please remind everyone that you think can be also part of this amazing, amazing presentation. I would like to start our presentation by saying we are number three on in the south in the whole world. We are number three. So I'm going to present to you our forever business opportunity brought to you by the Forever Southern Africa business presentation, and I want you to have an open mind as we go through this presentation. I want you to think about the next person when they grab this opportunity and they run with it. Think about a situation where you are having gold in your hand and you are sharing this gold with other people. So this is the Forever Southern Africa business presentation, and I want you to feel that you are welcome. If my screen is visible, please let me know. I see people have tuned in. Please let me know if my screen is visible. Are you able to see my screen? Can you see my screen? All right. Okay. All right, it's visible. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I want you to ask yourself what really matters the most to you. Some people, what matters the most to them, it's their health. Some people, they think about their career, their family, and the community that they belong to. And I want you to think about what really matters the most to you. And that is what you are going to show up for. So have you ever stopped and thought about what really matters the most to you? I'm bringing to you live. This is the Forever business presentation brought to you by the Southern Africa. And this is a business which started from 1975 by Rex Mohan, and its headquarters, it's in Arizona, Scottsdale. And this is just to show you how good and beautiful this business is. This is the business that owns aloe vera farms from the Dominican Republic and distributes products in over 140 countries, and it remains one of the company which is debt free. I'm sharing this to just give you a guide of saying it's a debt free company because this is family owned business. When you join and be part of this community, you are going to work on the goals of becoming part of this community and make sure that you are also having these goals. This is the CEO and the president of Forever Living, Greg Mohan and Aiden Ohio. These are people that we know, those of us that have traveled and we have met them, we have touched them. This is also to show our guests that this business that you are about to partner with, it's a family business, and we want you to be part of this amazing community. And the executive president of sales and technology, when you see events carried out successfully, when you see forever business owners having all these events that are all organized worldwide, this is Garen Brainhold that is behind. And we have our vice president of Southern Africa, of vice president of Africa, Mr. Jean Baptista. And all this just to show you how massive and big this business is. We have our Forever Southern Africa country sales manager, Mama Oni Dumela, Mama Dia Oni Mdumela. So this is one of the slogans that keeps us going. We are one team, one dream, one goal, one forever. And with that, we are number three in the whole world. So if you are a guest here, I want you to type a one if you are invited by someone and you would like you are here and you are encouraged to stay here until the end, because this is one of the business opportunity that we are giving out to other people. And now you ask yourself, what makes it really different? Why is this business opportunity different from other opportunities, maybe probably that you have heard or that you have seen? I want you to understand that Forever Living business opportunity has been in existence for over 48 years, and it's busy changing lives for 31 years. Myself, I'm just 4 years in the business, and looking back 4 years ago, the decision that I said yes to this amazing health and wellness business, I don't regret my decision ever of saying, yes, I want to be part of this amazing community. You know why? Because it's a business that has been in existence for over 4 decades. That is why it gave me even credibility of saying I can still trust this business that has been in existence for the longest. And that is why we want you to understand that it ensures the highest quality. It's the business which grows for forever aloe vera products and manufacturer. It's the largest grower and manufacturer of aloe vera products in the whole world. I'm sharing this just to let you know that our aloe vera products are the first to receive the Aloe Science Council seal of approval for content and purity. And then many of the products that are also featured with the kosher and halal seal of approval. Forever does also not taste products on animal. When we talk about kosher and halal seal of approval, some of you can still agree with me that we have the best quality products if they have those certification as well. And it's a direct selling association. If you ask me why we are not in the supermarket or in the shops or in pharmacies, it's a direct selling association. We want to have contact with people. And one thing I love about the highest quality, or how they ensure the quality, they just use the inner leaf. You are going to learn more about this when you look at these fields. It's coming from the Dominican Republic, so it's vertically integrated, whereby when you join the business, you unfortunately you need to join under someone. So this means you join under someone, but at the same time you are vertically integrated with the company. It's just the plant product to you, the plant product to you, meaning when you join, you are directly a forever business owner. So you are directly linked into the system and you start getting all those benefits within the system. So I'm sharing all this just to let you know that the good stuffs are here. Forever only uses the pure inner leaf. Maybe you also reason and say, you know what, I have aloe vera plant in my yard or in my garden. Maybe I can use that. I want to warn you with that mindset, because Forever has over 500 species of aloe vera. Yes. So which one is the one in your garden? And you can also ask yourself, or I can also pose a question and say, which scientist or doctor came to certify that the one you have in your garden is basically the best? But with Forever, we use the Aloe barbadensis miller. So this is now why we want you to know that we are the largest grower in the world, and we grow more than 40 plants, 40 million plants on over 7,500 acres. When you talk about 7,500 acres, sometimes it's an unimaginable distance unless you walk that distance or unless you see it yourself. That's when you can understand how large these plantations are. And one beautiful thing is that all this, the barbadensis miller is the right variety, because it's the most nutritionally valuable variety of aloe plant. And after all this, they do the hand harvesting, ensuring that every leaf is perfect and avoiding damage to the plant and all that. All this is just carefully hand filtered, and then we only extract the inner leaf. When you look at these plants in these fields, just know that Forever produce lives up to 5 years. Now, the one in your garden, if we have to talk, how long have you had it? Probably maybe just 3 months, and it looks big already, and then you feel like it's almost the same. But I want to share with you that here, what we do, as we are just sharing this opportunity with you, is exactly what you are going to do. What do we do in Forever? I want you to understand that when you look at every Forever business owner, when they shared this opportunity with you, because number one, they believed in the product. Why? Because we are our best customers. We use the products first, and we will expect you also to use the products as well. When you are using these products, we want you to share your results, your personal experience. You are going to share it with others. You are going to make sure that as you are sharing these products with others, you are making sure that you are your best customer. And then you share the products, meaning when you talk to people about these benefits that you are experiencing, you are able to share your own experience. You never know who else is going through what you are going through. So that is why we are so excited to sharing this opportunity with everyone, and then we help you develop 20 to 30 regular customers. These are people that are going to be using your products on a month-to-month basis. You are going to add on the list, and then you build a team. Meaning, the third point is, while you are talking to people and building the team, you are able to share this opportunity. They can also start getting in with this, just either by starting as customers or starting as business owners, and then we walk the simple cycle. So when you come in, we are able to help you, coach you, help you also do what we are doing, and then help you find your key people. There's nothing a forever business owner is doing that they are not sharing with the others. So that is why we want you to be part of our amazing community. We want you to be excited. We want you to be here so that you do what we are also doing. There are no secrets, and this is the only strategy to our forever success stories. So here, I want you to think about yourself. Every day when you wake up, your body craves something. You want water, you want to bath. When you bath, you want to clean your face, clean your body, and all that. So here we have all that it takes to carry out your day fully, or you are going to have a healthy lifestyle. Meaning, personal care range, we have your range as well. And then we have body care. When you wake up, you bath, you apply lotion and all that, we have everything. And then the fit program, meaning we have the weight management for people with an active lifestyle. We have your back also. We have the supplements that can keep you healthy and strong as well. We have the B products. We have drinks that maintains you, and then drink nutritional drinks as well, and supplements that can help with your immune health. All this just to show you how beautiful our business is. We are into health and wellness. You ask yourself, maybe, is this the right business that I can partner with? Without ever blinking, you need to make sure that you are part of this community. I want to show you that we are in the right community. We are in the right business community because we have the weight management that has made over 586 billion. And this is global statistics. And then vitamins and supplements nutrition, 194 billion. And then sports nutrition, 28 billion. Skincare, over 315. You see that a lot of people, whether male, female, we all need all these products. That people just want to maintain their healthy lifestyle. People just want to look good, feel good, and all this just to help you understand that even men or ladies, they want to maintain their healthy lifestyle. And this is an industry worth over $4 trillion. This is now global statistics. And I would say this is a business of the 21st century. With our guests in here, if you are a guest, feel free to type a 1. And for those of you that are already in the business, please let us show our guests that we have a smartphone, because remember, it's a business of the 21st century and it only needs you to have a smartphone and data. So if you are a business owner and you have a smartphone and data and it has been making money for you, let's show our guests by typing a 2 and showing them that we have been making at least an extra income, and we have been using the product, and we have been sharing this business opportunity. Please type a 2 if you are a business owner, so that we know how to go about helping them as well when they join. Forever is a network marketing business. I want you to understand that this is a network marketing business opportunity. When we started, I asked, where are you tuned in from? So this is a network. Wherever you are, you can be able to build this business. You can be able to create an extra income by selling high quality products. And then people get involved for one or four main reasons. Financial, a lot of people are struggling including myself as a registered nurse. I joined the business because I was struggling, and my one source of income could not meet my needs. So when I joined, it was first for my health, and then I joined and realized I was drowning in debt. So right now, many people are getting involved for these four reasons, whereby financial situations, when you put in the work, you are able to get the results, and then personal reasons, and then flexibility and products. So individual results may vary. Forever makes no guarantee on income or success. So your success when you join this amazing community, it will depend on your effort, commitment, skills, and the leadership abilities, and how you are going to effectively exercise these qualities. So we will also show you the annual disclosure of the forever statement when you can also log on into the website. I just wanted to share what forever is and what forever is not. It's not a job. We show up, we share this opportunity, but forever is not a job. Right now, we are here tuned in at the comfort of our own homes. We are just connected because this is a network marketing business, and we are doing it. Some are doing it part-time, some are doing it full-time, and all this made possible by one decision of saying, yes, I have a big reason. I have my strong why. I need to connect with people that started with nothing and then they are making it. Remember, it's all your effort. Once you put in your effort, you are able to make it. And I tell you right now, if you have a reason to join, we will show you, we will make connection. I mean, we will have you, we will contact you and then show you how we are doing it. Share a presentation like this also with just with step by step in a calm way, and then register you and make sure that we have a plan of action to help you level up to manager. And maybe one of your reasons for wanting to be part of our amazing community is just for the lifestyle. You will hear our guest who is coming in. Or maybe your reason for joining the community is just to travel, or self-development, or financial independent, or pension, or to buy a new car. So right now, the only options available for you is the two option. Step one, you join with a full package where you are in as a business owner. A business owner, you start with a big package where we tell you and guide you that right now you are in the business for yourself, but you will never be there by yourself. And then step two, you are in to build a business and reach you reach 4cc. So this is where another way for you to unlock the full potential and the earning of forever. So this is option one, which has got two steps, but option B has got only one step, meaning you just join with a package less than 7,000 and enjoy being a 5% discounted customer. Right? I'm going to help you understand how you can build a successful business. A successful business with forever is just what you do, whatever it is that you do, whether you are buying products, you are selling the products, and you are bringing in people. Everything that you do in forever, it's just everything that you do in forever, it's just benefiting you. The marketing plan is made in such a way that it benefits the person that is joining or the person that is running with this amazing business. So you will hear terms that we always use: case credit. Don't worry, case credit is just a point system that we use, a global point system. Remember, I started by saying that Forever operates in over 165 countries. And this is one of the way we communicate with other business leaders. Whether you are in Zambia, you are in Botswana, you are in Swaziland, you are in South Africa, Namibia, UK, Germany, all these countries, they use a global point system. It's a global business. It uses a global point system. And that is why we want you to be successful with this formula. Every product that you buy in Forever, whatever it is that you buy, you are making those points. and the points are allocated to each product. So every time you buy, just know that you are able to make those points, and you get to use the products. Remember the 4 things that we do: you use the products, you share the products, and you build a team. So when you use the products, when you are buying for personal use, the points are recorded. And when you buy also just to go and retail or sell, the points are also recorded. And when you bring in people as well, your customers might want to buy cheaper, and then they join. So this is also to show you how beautiful this amazing business is. You are still going to make points, and then all these points added together should be at least 4 and above. If it's 3,999, you are not active. If it's 2.99, you are not active. But once it's over 4 CCs or 4-point system, you are going to make and you are going to unlock your earning potential as well. So I'm going to choose one product. You can also focus either on one product and run with this business so that you see the money. I encourage you, when you join, you need to make sure that you are focusing on the top, either the top 3 products or your best product. So today I'm going to show you how you can make money just by selling aloe vera bottle. If you sell 1 bottle per day, right? Today you sell 1 bottle, you are making 175 profits. And then if you sell 2 bottles per day, you are making 350 profit. So to the business owners that are in the house, do not eat your business money. Make profit, but also look at where your money is, and do not mix the two. Work 5 days in a week. You will find yourself that in just 5 days in a week, you have made over 1,751.60 as profit. Most people, they are waking up to just work hard in order to achieve this. But for you, we train you, we teach you to focus on your best products, and then see this in 5 days. So now, say for example, you are doing the same thing, but this time you are working for consistently the whole month. 4 weeks in a month, you make over 7,000. This is an example of an aloe vera bottle. You can still screenshot and see how you are going to work your business. If your goal is to make an extra 10,000, this is what I'm going to explain as well. When you are going to introduce someone into the business, you are going to make about 1,693, and then a total of you starting today, you will get a boost of 1,351 plus your 1,693 and your 7,000, you make about 10,054 Namibian dollar or South African rand. So all this is just a formula which is going to help you run your business. Focus on the amount as you plan your goals on what you want to achieve in the business. Focus on the amount that you want to achieve in forever. So this success formula can also help you reach supervisor level in just 1 month. And this is the marketing plan of forever. I want you to understand that when you join, even if you are joining 7,500, your very first box is charged at 5%, even if you are joining with 7,400. But for those of you that are coming in with less than 7,500, you are given 2 months to be able to upgrade to the next level, meaning you are still as a 5% discounted customer. But with forever, when you join as a full member with 7,000, although the first package is charged at 5%, immediately they promote you to 30% discount. I don't know if you can feel, for those people that knows numbers, 30% is huge. Can you imagine starting a business already with immediate effect? You are promoted to 30% discount on personal purchase, and then you are able to make over 25% with people that are purchasing, preferred customers that are coming in, and 5% on boost bonus. Like I was explaining, if you come in and make all those 4 points or 4 case credits, you are able to make 5% boost, and forever is going to pay you as such. In 2 months, you can be a full member if you started with an amount less than that. But if you started with 7,400, immediately you get a promotion where you start making over 30% discount. And then you have another month to prove that you can still make more. If you start today and you are having 2 points, it means you still have 8 points for you to be able to close your month strong, meaning you can be able to do your 10cc in 1 month, and then the benefits, you are able to make 38%. You are able to make also 25% and 8% on volume bonuses as well, and 3% bonus on assistant supervisor or group retail purchase. All this is how we make money in forever. This marketing plan is made to benefit us as we are running this business, and everything else that you do when you are using the products, when you are sharing this business, and everything that you do is just benefiting you. Can you imagine, you as an assistant manager, in 2 months you accumulate 6 points? For supervisor, you are accumulating 10 points, but for assistant manager, you're accumulating at least 60 case credits in 2 months. And then immediately you are going to make over 43% and 25% on preferred customer profit, and 13% on volume bonus, 5% on supervisor group retail bonuses, and 8% on assistant supervisor. If I have to ask you, where do you want to be? I want to tell you, make sure you want to be at the last, because look at the profits, look at the discount on your personal purchase. You are making over 48%. This is huge. This is just like buy one get one for free, because it's almost like 50%. I love this level because everything else on this level, it helps you understand that, okay, so I was wasting time just staying at one level, not moving up. I want to encourage you, move up so that you can see this benefit, and I am beyond this level as well. So you are also making over 18% volume bonus, and then 5% on assistant supervisor, manager retail purchases as well, and 10% on bonus of supervisor. All this just to show you how big the list can go on and on and on. And just you accumulating 120 cc's in 2 months, or 150 in 4 months. So if you are here and you are in the business, this is where you want to be. If you are not yet in the business, this is still where I encourage you to be. And then another income, this is now for manager and beyond. Remember, we just ended at manager. Now manager and beyond, it means you have managers. You are a leader with leaders. So leaders with leaders, they give you a leadership income, right? Leadership income is something that you really want to experience yourself. I can go on and on and on and explain the beauty of being paid leadership income. You will not understand, but see yourself on this cycle as a manager earning 48%. You are already a manager, and then the one in the green is your first generation manager, meaning you are making over 6% from your first generation. And then your second generation in blue, you are making 3%, and your third generation in orange, you are making 2% of whatever they are making. So imagine now just one line of you having a manager under a manager under a manager. This means you are making over, with multiple lines of managers, you can do an estimate. All this is just effort based. As I said, it's effort based, but we can exaggerate and say you might even make over 30,000 from one line of manager. So that is why when you are a manager, make sure you are focused on increasing the number of leaders in your team. So all this is effort based. So there is no all this is it's personal commitment and your own your own personal success stories. So all this, you need to know that you can be able to achieve even more. Now when you join a business, I want you to understand that there are things that you need to do as a leader. If you are in the business, you need to make sure that you are able to unlock the incentives. I still give out a warning and say all these incentives, they are not tailor-made. All the incentives in forever, they are not tailor-made. They are not made for specific people. I want you to understand that even you, as you are right now as a guest, you can be able to achieve and accumulate or even tick of these goals of becoming one of the Forever to Drive qualifier. We have people that have been able to use their Forever to Drive qualification to purchase the cars of their dreams. We have South Africa well represented there, and Namibia is well represented. So people are buying cars because of their own effort. They put in effort, they qualify for this Forever to Drive incentive, and I'm going to show you how beautiful most people are achieving, ticking off this big goal because they said yes to this amazing opportunity. People are driving their dream cars, and this is the formula. Everything you do in Forever, it's just you and your plus one. Everything that you do, everything that you acquire in Forever, it's about you and your team. It's not about you personally. So in the very first month of you qualifying for this incentive, you and your team need to do 50 case credits. Remember about the points that I mentioned. It's about you making sure that in that specific month, you and your team, you have 50 case credits. And then in the second month, you have 100 case credits. In the third month, you have 150. It's you and your team, you and your team, you and your team. So all this, you get to have a 7,000 per month and a total of 252,000 in 36 months. So most people, they've been able to qualify. Sometimes you qualified and you already have a car. It doesn't mean immediately when you qualify you need to get a car. It's up to you what you want to use this money for, right? That's for level one. And level two, it means you and your team achieve 75 case credit, and then 150 case credit, and then 225 case credits. You get 10,500. And I'm super excited that I'm also on this level two, and that is exactly how it happened to me. And for you also who is here as a guest, it can also be the same for you as well. So you can even go beyond level 3 as well and get 14,000 per month, and it's a total of almost 500,000 in 3 years. So most people, they decide to use their money for something else, especially if they already have cars or they have other plans. So myself, I'm paying for my house bonds. So experiences like no other. You find people that are qualifying for incentives and getting all these experiences that we never thought we would even be there. So another incentive that you want to look out for, it's the Global Rally, which is an international travel, different location every year, different exotic location. One thing I love about our company, they'll never book you in dangerous countries or all those countries that you think that when you go there you will not come back, but they make sure they take you to exotic location for you to experience all this, the hard work and all that. So the qualification for Global Rally is from 1 January to the 31st of December. So all this means you in here, 562 of us here, we can all qualify. You know why? Even if you are a guest now, you are within the qualification period, and we can help you achieve this incentive as well. Remember, you are the only one doing the business, but when you qualify these trips, Forever says, no, you can't go alone. You need to go with a partner of your choice. Can you imagine we are going to Hong Kong next year in April? So Global Rally will be in Hong Kong 2027. So this is now the time for us to start awaken our inner dragon and work for it. So I'm definitely going for Global Rally, and I'm so excited. So the level up experience is a must also for everyone that wants to see and experience this. You know, everyone that has been there has, when you ask them how was the level up experience in the Dominican Republic, they say until you go there, because there's no right explanation. The feeling of being there is something that we all want to experience. So this means next year, 15th to the 19th February, we will be in the Dominican Republic. And I want you, as new as you are, or even if you are just new in the business, or you just joined, or you are planning to join, make sure that this is part of your goal. so that you can also experience this. And I want a lot of us also to experience this. So see you in the Dominican Republic. If you are working, you can already plan your leave on this day of the 15th to the 19th of February. So this is something that everyone wants to experience. And right now, the requirements are just straightforward. You just need to experience this for you to come and tell the world that there is level up qualification. So most people that have achieved all this level up, we were in the world tour, and these are some of the recognition that I would like you to go through and check that with this we have leaders that have qualified for the global rally. And just to show you how beautiful this can be, every country is well represented here. You can see South Africa and Namibia with my name on it as well. And then we have Namibia, we have South Africa well represented, and we have Namibia, South Africa well represented. We have South Africa for 1.5. Now for 2.5, also we were well represented by South Africa, Botswana, South Africa, Namibia is there, and we still have Namibia, Botswana, South Africa, and for 3.5 as well, we have Namibia well represented, South Africa, and you can see all these numbers, they are not much. I mean, they are not a lot. These are few numbers that we can all have goals to add to this number, that it has to be a whole chart explaining how people qualified. These are some of the people also that have qualified for 5K. South Africa well represented, South Africa, and then 7.5. These are just the case credits or points that they've accumulated from January until December for them to be able to qualify. Remember, we were supposed to be in Dubai, and then we ended up in Cape Town because of the situation at hand that was not allowing us to travel. You see South Africa is well represented on 7.5, and then we have 12.5. We have South Africa, who is Kuchi, and then we on level 3, and then we have 15K, Mr. Mbekisi Sambata, and then we have 25K, the number 1 and 2nd in the world. So I'm sharing all this to show you these people are the same people you are going to be with in the WhatsApp groups, and just know that you have successful people that are going to help you. Hold your hand and make sure that we are going to help you. And then we have another incentive called Chairman's Bonus. These are some of the names of people that have qualified in our amazing countries. Namibia, South Africa, also well represented, Eswatini, and all that. So another incentive is the international travel, which is Eagle Managers Retreat. It's also starting in May. We are still towards the end of May, meaning you can also be part of this amazing qualification. So it started in May and it's ending in April, then the following year, which is next year, 2027. So we have people that have qualified and they traveled to Phuket, Thailand last year, and Namibia, Botswana is well represented, Eswatini, Eastern Cape, Gauteng, KwaZulu-Natal, Limpopo, you can see a lot of people qualified for this. Botswana, Namibia, Gauteng, KwaZulu-Natal, Western Cape, all this just to show you how amazing this is. And then we have people that have qualified last year for Soaring Eagle Manager, and I'm so grateful that I'm also amongst these 8 people that have qualified as well. And we have Sapphire Eagles as well, our number 1, Nobile and Pesim Seleko and Kuchikanyane. And right now, we have qualifiers that have qualified that are going to Sun City. Just like I said, when you qualify for these trips, you are able to get a ticket for you and your +1. So right now we have people within our midst that qualified, and on this day, the 4th of October to the 8th, they already qualified. They are going to be in Sun City, and this is something that we want to experience. Don't know if the video. So for Sun City, they are going to experience it this year. And then we still have a date for Dubai. This is also another trip that is coming up. If you join now, you are going to experience this from the 17th to the 21st of September, and then be in Dubai with a partner of your choice. So I just want to highlight that Forever makes no guarantee on awards or success. Less than 3% of active participation. Hard work, Forever business owner worldwide, they qualify for this retreat. So we want you to join our amazing community and make sure that we are meeting in Dubai. So if you are ready to be in Dubai next year on this day, please type a 3 or write Dubai. Write Dubai in the chat so that we see how many people are going to flood the gates of that airport. Write Dubai so that we know we will see you on the 17th to the 21st of September next year. Wow, we see people are really, really, really looking forward for the Dubai trip. Dubai is going to be very much electric. And I want to ask one question before I hand over to my co-host. Who is ready to join forever? Anyone can join. You know, when I look at this picture, it's a picture filled with people that we are working with. Here on this picture, we have housewives, we have security guards, we have government employees, we have teachers, we have engineers, we have cashiers, we have grandfathers, we have grandmothers, we have scientists, we have all categories in the world. So I'm sharing this just for you to know that whatever your level of qualification or your educational background, you can be part of our amazing community and still thrive in this business opportunity. So I want to ask you, maybe right now you are seated there and asking yourself, will it really work for me? Yes, it's going to work, but take it seriously in any new venture. Time and effort are required. Be coachable, attend all relevant trainings, commit to the time required to become successful. And if you are self motivated and willing to work closely with the person who introduced you into the business, it's definitely going to work. Be willing to think big, set goals for yourself and your family, commit to having regular customers. So you need to make sure that you understand that this is a global business. It's a legal business which operates in over 165 countries. You need to make sure that you are telling everyone this is a legal business. That's why everyone should know about the products that we are using and have a great attitude. So I'm going to ask, from what you have seen, is it a yes, a no, or a maybe? So if it's a yes, whoever shared this link with you, please go back to them and make sure that you get registered, have a planning session with them, and use the products as well if you think this is not yet the time, and then get your questions answered. So from now on, I'm not going to close the link. I'm going to allow my co-host to come. My guest, the guest speaker, is an amazing leader that I've met. And all these people, we just used to see them from far because she stays in South Africa. Right now, she's a mom, she's a wife, she's a new mom actually. She's a wife, she's a forever business owner, as a senior eagle manager, as a senior manager. And I would like to hand over to her so that she can come in and share her amazing and beautiful story. Over to you, my leader.
Thank you so much, my beautiful leader. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
I've stopped sharing. You can share your screen.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see.
Okay. Thank you so much, my beautiful queen. Thank you so much. I really appreciate, wow, the introduction. Like, you see,
Mm.
whenever there
Not
is
yet. The screen is not yet on. Maybe you can try to put it on. It's
uh s-
still blank on my side.
okay. Mm. Is it still blank?
Mm-hmm. It's still blank. I'll tell you when it's on.
Okay, just a minute, please. It's still blank.
Yes, it's just iPhone mirroring. Okay. It's now on.
You can see my screen now. I can just go on with the presentation.
Yes. Now you can share it fully. We can see on the other side.
Okay, let me just make this full screen. Can you see it now?
Yes, just put it full screen. Yes. Now it's full screen. We are.
Thank you so, so much. Sorry for the glitches. Thank you so much, my beautiful queen. You see, when there's someone that is introducing me, I always pinch myself because, like, I'm like, is it you, really? Or let me just show my face. Okay. I always say, is really you because it's sometimes it's feel like it's very overwhelming, man. When you hear your story or when someone is introducing you. So mine today or this evening, it's not that long, but I'll be sharing my forever business journey. It is quite an amazing journey. I don't want to lie. It is a beautiful journey. And I know some of you here don't even know me. So I will just do um, a, a short introduction so that you can know who is this Phakama. Okay, my name is Phakama Sityebi. I'm a forever business owner, of course. I joined this business in 2020. At that time, I was doing the business I was doing the business part-time, but now I'm doing the business full-time. I came to Cape Town knowing nothing about Forever. Honestly, I thought selling is not my thing. I always have this thing of selling is not my thing. But little did I know that I can even sell like anything. I can literally sell anything. So what happened to me is I I was born in Eastern Cape in a small village in Anduli. I might have Abakaya Apa. So I'm coming from Anduli. I came to Cape Town in 2016 after I got my qualification and I was hoping I would get a good paying job. You see, whenever you have a qualification, you always have this thing of, you know what, and now I'm done with my studies. So I will have my money. I will have my own money because yes, you can look for the job, but we don't just look for the job. We want to get paid and we want to get paid good money. And I would say I was fortunate enough because I got this site in 2016, which is Western Cape. When I'm saying this site, I mean Western Cape. Now I'm based in Cape Town. So I got the job in 2018 and I was young. I was 21 years. I'm one of those blessed people and I'm forever grateful to God. And when I got the job at City of Cape Town municipality. And most of us, we have this thing of thinking that when you work for City of Cape Town, you have clocked it in life because I will always think that City of Cape Town is paying is let me just say, maybe it depends which level are you. Remember, to me, it was entry level, so they were not paying me enough. Yes, I would say that they were not paying me enough to a point where I was like, I don't have a child. Remember, I'm still 21 years. I don't have a child. I'm not supporting anyone at home. And but when I get paid on the 27th, I promise you on the 7th, already I'm struggling. Like I'm struggling. It was sad. I'm struggling. And I was even scared to have a child because I was like, if now I'm not, I don't have enough money and I have a baby, which means I'll be sharing this money with someone else. So I rather just stay away from family, I stay away from children. So that's my background. And what happened? uh 2020 came. Yeah, 2020 came, COVID came, and everybody was frustrated because when COVID came, we didn't know anything about it, and even the scientists and the doctors, they didn't know what to do. So what happened now at work, they said, you know what, just go home, because of we don't know what's going to happen in future. Just go home and make sure that you are safe. And most of my colleagues, they were from Cape Town, so it was only me that had to travel to Eastern Cape. And then I called my mother to tell her that, Mama, I'm coming home because kuqala i-COVID apha, kuqala i-lockdown apha, so kuthiwe masigoduke. Yo, I don't want to lie. The response that I got from my mother, she said, no, awuzokwazi ukubuya. So you're not going to be able to come back. And I was like, why? Because my boss told me that we can go home. And then she said, you know that your granny, she is not well and she's old, and Cape Town was a hot spot. If you all remember, was a hot spot when COVID arrived in South Africa. Cape Town was a hot spot. So she said, because of that, what if in the bus I contact someone that has a COVID, and then when I get home, I affected everyone? I don't want to lie. I felt so bad. I felt so terrible. And I cried because I felt like no one wants me, even my parents, even my mother. She's telling me that I must stay in Cape Town. And this side, I don't have a family. Remember that I only came to this side to look for greener pastures. So I don't have a family. And it's only me and my brother stays on the other side of Cape Town because it's north suburbs and south suburbs. So he doesn't stay close to me. It can be in 2 months not seeing each other. And then I had to respect my mother's decision because I had this thing, if my granny got affected, I will never, ever forgive myself. So I rather just stay alone here in Cape Town. And I remember it was the 26th of March. They released us early. After that call, I went to this camp. I bought essentials like the thing that were the people that are working for health were recommending, which means now the boosters and everything. And then I had to buy that. And then I came back. I stay alone. I stay in the bedroom where I was renting. And then I cried. I was very emotional. I cried and thinking now that should something happen to me here, I'm alone and people, they won't even know that Ndifile. And there's nothing I can do at the same time because of my parents, they don't want me. Yes, I put it like that. My parents, they don't want me. So said like that. Okay, so I will be at my place, feeling sorry. thinking that I'm gonna die alone here. I'll watch a TV from a morning until a night, and the channels that I was watching, they were so terrifying me because I was only watching news channels. And guess what? In those news channels, they were telling us today it's 15 people who died, today it's 32 that affected, and now I'm even scared. I'm making myself like, I'm wondering, what if I'm the next? What if I'm the next? And no one will know because sometimes my parents, they don't even call me. So I felt like I'm forcing myself, you see. And I stayed there. I would sleep at night. I would sleep in the morning, and then at night I'm awake because I don't have anything to do. Guess what? People who always say forever, it's a godly business. You see, those people, they really know what they're talking about. Indeed, forever, it's a godly business. I don't want to say I'm grateful that COVID happened because a lot of people, they lost their loved ones. But one thing that I would say I'm grateful to God, and I'm grateful to my mother not to allow me to go to Eastern Cape, because should I was going to Eastern Cape, I wasn't going to be able to see forever. I didn't know anything about forever. So what happened in my case? I'm browsing because now I'm bored. I have nothing to do. Like, I'm bored. I'm staying in this room alone. I was browsing through my phone. And then something said stop. You see, when you're scrolling, you don't even know what you're looking for. Yeah. And then something said stop. And then I see this beautiful and a gorgeous lady, and she was sharing about forever. And I didn't remember that I don't even know anything about this forever, but I see the yellow bottle, and she has captions that say, if you want to join this amazing business, please take my number. I can take you through. I was like, what is this? But because of the clear pictures, you see, it's very important, my beautiful ladies, to invest in our business. Because if Nanbone a blurry photo, I don't think I was gonna stop, because her photos were so stunning. There was no way that you don't want to see who's this gorgeous lady. And then she was saying how she was driving. Hey, remember now it's 2020 and I've started working in 2018 at City of Cape Town, but I'm not driving, okay? And I always wanted to have a car. And secondly, this gorgeous lady, you will see her checking in Comokems Bay, Stellenbosch, in all these beautiful places that you can think of in Cape Town. And me, as a whole housing practitioner, I've never been in these places, but I know there are these places. And for you to be able to go in these places, it's either you're going to request, we know how expensive Uber is when you are not a forever business owner, or else you must drive yourself. And I was like, hey, I don't know what to do, but let me dig more, because it was too good to be true for me to say someone at this
Sorry,
yellow.
my leader. I think your slide is just on one. It's just still on introduction. Okay.
Yes, yes, I'm still here.
Okay, sorry.
I'm still here. Yes, I'm still here. And then, and now, this gorgeous lady is telling me, okay, is she's posting about this business and saying all these things that she has, and all these places she's been is because of this yellow bottle. Okay, I said to myself, no ways, but let me just stalk her. I was like sleeping, but I had to go and sit on a couch because now I see things are getting hectic. And I stalked her. I had to. And then after that, there were few people that she was tagging them on some of her posts. And then I also went to stalk those people because I wanted to see what is this yellow bottles all about, because there is no way someone says this bottle has changed my life. I don't even know this bottle. And she even said that Forever Living is been around more than 30 years. And already I'm close to 30s. And I've never heard anyone I've never heard anyone saying anything about this yellow bottle. So my leaders, this was the sign for me that maybe we are not visible enough, because there was no way that I never heard anything about Forever. And then after I stalked the people that I've been tagging, I went to internet to Google now, because I want to be sure, man. That's why I don't blame people who said, no, you guys are exaggerating things. You guys, you are lying. This business can never do such for you. And no, I truly understand them. As a result, I just laugh at them and smile and explain more, because I've been in that situation as well. I've been like thinking that, no, man, what they're saying, it's not true. Maybe there's a blesser somewhere, because this lady is beautiful, but she don't want to tell the truth. And then, yes, I say, no, this business has been around, and they are selling and recruiting. And I'm like, they are only selling and recruiting, and you can get this beautiful lifestyle. It's okay. And one of her posters, she will say, if you're interested to join this business, then you must WhatsApp me. Guess what? I I sent her a inbox on Facebook. And then I said, you know what? I'm interested. So that's what I said on a thing. So please tell me more about this business. I'm interested. It was already 12 midnight. FBOs, they don't sleep. Forever business owners don't sleep. My sweetheart, if you are still sleeping, but you are running your own business, there's something wrong about you. You must treat your business like it's that year you were doing matric. You see, when you were doing matric, you were doing everything to make sure that you pass. You attend extra classes, you will go to Saturday classes, you will cross night, you will go and look for new information, even here in Forever. Treat your business like that, because my sponsor, she responded just after 2 minutes after I said, tell me more about this business. And it was midnight. And then she said, give me your number. I will tell you about the business on WhatsApp. And then she texted me on WhatsApp and say, okay, this is Forever Living. And then she did all the presentation. And I asked her, like, what exactly are we doing? And I told her straight that I want a beautiful, soft life in this business. And then she said, it's guaranteed. And she said, you only need to do two things in business. You need to be a hard worker, and you need to be teachable. And I was like, I'm a teachable person. I'm so teachable, I know. And I'm a hard worker as well. So those two things are not like difficult things for me. And then she did a presentation for me, and I was sold in the presentation. But I didn't understand some of the things, but I was like, you know what? Ndizoyenza lento. If she promised me that I will get the things that I want in this business, through this business, then I'm in. And then in the morning, she adds me on a WhatsApp group. I still remember she added me on WhatsApp group. And it was so busy in that WhatsApp group. People were sending, I got this, I made this sale, and others were asking, what can I recommend for this? And now she texts me and say, you can start advertising your business, and please get yourself a diary and tell people about this business. Guess what? The first status that I put on my WhatsApp, it was, I'm a forever business owner. And if you want to get rich with me, because I know I'm going to get rich, if you want to get rich with me, please make sure that you join my business or you support by buying my supplements. And little did I know, guys, like we are failing ourselves sometimes. Little did I know that some of my contacts, they know about this business, because abanye, they were like, what can you recommend for umntwanam, for my baby? Others, they were like, can I have imbombozi? And now remember that I'm still new. It's like it's my day one, and then I will go to the group and say, this is saying this, what can I recommend? And the group was so helpful. They would tell me, okay, recommend this, and then I will go back. Okay. Within a period of 30 days, I don't have the money to join the business, remember? But I was advertising. So don't say you don't have a money to join the business, but you're still folding the arms. Ask your sponsor if, okay, ask the person that you sold the business. Uba, okay, I don't have a money to join the business, but I want to join the business. What can I do? I was advertising the business like I'm someone that is already in the business, and people were placing order. Within a period of a month, I was standing with 11,000 worth of orders. People were like placing orders like nobody's business. And now I don't have the money. And then at some point, I called my boyfriend and I told him that, yeah, when I'm gonna get rich. And then he was like, rich from where now? And I said, no, I'm a forever business owner. Ladies, I was so crazy about the business even before I've joined it. I was so crazy about it. And something told me that my breakthrough is in this business. Something told me like my breakthrough is in this business. And then he said, oh, okay, it's fine. He didn't really care about that, of which I was just telling him anyway, because I was already content that I'm getting rich by this business. Okay, now I don't bother about home anymore. I don't feel sorry for myself. I don't even feel that I'm alone in this room because the orders are coming and I'm excited. And whenever I get an order, I'll share my sponsor. At some point, because whenever I get an order, I will just go to her and say, I got an order. And she'll say, write it down, write it down, write it down. And then I would do like that because remember, I'm so teachable. It's one of the things that she said I must do for me to be successfully in this business. And then I did that. Now the orders are coming. And at some point, my boyfriend came to bring me some essential stuff. And then I told him the minute he came in, I told him about Forever. I did the presentation. I remember I don't even know more about this business, but the only thing that I was sticking into is like we're getting rich. I'm also including him. We're getting rich in this business. I'm gonna be amazing girlfriend to you. Sizoba nemali. Yes, I knew that we're gonna have a lot of money. And she was like, okay, okay. And then he said, when are you joining? I was like, oh, it was March at that time. Yes, we had a lockdown on the 26th of March. So I said to him, no, I'm gonna join in June when I have money. Because remember, I'm working as a housing practitioner, but there is no way that my salary I will be able to join the business with one salary. So this month I must take a portion, and then second month I must take a portion because I didn't want to join as a preferred customer. I wanted to join as a full business owner. Okay, now he said, no, it's fine. I'm going to give you money on the 15th when I got paid. I was like, oh, okay, but I didn't take that serious because this guy never gave me even 10 rand. How come now he's going to be able to give me 6,400 because the full stock at that time it was 6,400 rand. But I was like, even if he gave me or not, it doesn't matter because I'm still gonna join. I will use my Bas John's money. And then on the 14th, he came again, which is now on the 14th of May. He came again and then he said, there is money. Oh my goodness. Oh, my life changed on that day. I screamed at him. I told him how much I loved him. Like, and then after that, I just called my sponsor. I said, what do we do now? I have the money. We're still in level 5. And then she said, okay, because Forever is selling essential products, we can't go to the port, which is in Weinberg, but we can still place the order online. And then she said, I must send my documents. I did that immediately and I was excited. And then she did a registration on her site. And then she said, within 3 days, you will receive your stock. Oh, I couldn't wait. And within 2 days, I received my stock. I think I placed the order that day, and then the following day, I received my stock. Oh, I remember, Lord. when the courier guy called me in the morning, say that we're at your gate, come and collect your stock. Whew, I ran, and then I got my stock. It was a big brown box because I chose a full package that was 6,400. And then I came to my one room. I was so excited. Guess what? When I received that box and then I got in my room, I put my hand on top of that box and then I prayed. I prayed. Now my why has changed because when I saw that lady, the reason I was so attracted to join the business, I only wanted extra 3,000 rand so that I can be able to say to I can be able to pay for my rental. But now when I'm receiving the box, I don't talk about the rent, I don't talk about anything, but I'm claiming the houses, I'm claiming the cars, I'm claiming the beautiful lifestyle, I'm claiming
My leader, we are still at introduction. The
yes,
slides, maybe they are not moving.
yes,
Oh,
we're still in the first slide. We're still on the first slide.
oh, okay. All right. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Thank you, my leader. And then now, um, and then now I'm claiming all these things and I'm super excited. And after that, I took the picture I put on WhatsApp to say that my people already now I have orders that worth 11,000 rand. And remember, the stock it's only 6,400 or 7,000 rand because he gave me 7,000 rand and I just bought the stock with all that 7,000 rand. And then there are people that will receive the products and others they won't. But we're still on level 5. I just informed them on WhatsApp that I received your stock. I will try to do deliveries, but unfortunately, I couldn't move. Guess what? I will forever say this. We are not just in this business, but God has a mission for us to be in this business. And then within 2 days of receiving a stock, our president, he called a family meeting and then he said, we are going to level 4, which means now, yes, you can walk around, but still you cannot do the deliveries. It's okay. We can use the taxi and. Okay. Now I have the stock. I don't have a car, obvious, but I'm excited about the business. I'm very, very, very excited about the business. And then I took my stock, I put my stock, I didn't even have that clear bag, the ones that now we have. I didn't have that bag. I put my stock to one of my shopping bags, but was not transparent. And I had orders in Danone, I have orders in Fishhook, I have orders in Maspumelele, I have orders in Paru, I have orders in Cape Town, like in different places. But one thing that I would tell you, I took on that day more than 12 taxes. More than 12 taxes. So if you are here, let me just tell you, if you are here and thinking that you're not going to be able to win in this business because you don't have money, I bet to differ on that. You're going to win in this business because 90% of the people that you see the leader when she was doing at the presentation, she showed us people that have cars in this business, not just cars, but beautiful machines. Yes, some of them, they started this business not even driving those cars. Others, they started this business not even having the driver's license. But they didn't say I'm not gonna win in this business because I don't have money. I don't have car. Sorry. Even myself, I told myself that I'm gonna take taxis even if they are 100, as long as I will get to a destination to make sure that my clients are getting the products on time. So if you see this photo, I was doing the deliveries. You can see my shoes. I don't even have shoelaces because when I get to the taxi, I was busy like looking for my next delivery. Where is my next client? And I'm still on mask because we're still on level 4. This is the Belleville taxi rank. If you know Cape Town, this is the Belleville taxi rank. I'm doing deliveries. I'm excited. I was so excited about Forever. Not only now, but I was excited about Forever even before I joined the business because something told me that I'm going far with this business. Okay. This business did a lot of things for me. I achieved a lot of things, and I don't want you to become overwhelmed when I'm sharing my journey to say, oh, this is too good to be true. I want to also take you through. You see, I don't want to say I bought a house, but you don't know what happened. Like, how did I manage to buy that house? So I achieved a lot of things. I achieved a lot of things. I bought shares. I saved a lot of money. And now I'm a six-figure earner. I qualified for a lot of incentive in this business. I was once on 100 Club. I was once on 200 Club. Actually, I've been on 100 Club, 200 Club. There's a lot. There's a lot you will see. One of the things that I always tell people about Forever, it's your energy. Make sure that you have a great attitude when you join this business. Make sure that your energy matches your business. And I always say, if you're a Forever business owner and you don't advertise your business, you're not showing up every day, you only show up when oh, I'm still selling Forever Living products. You don't make sacrifices in this business. You are not consistent. You are not teachable. You don't even trust the process. You only joined the business maybe because of a trend. You see, then you will regret because you must have that energy. You must have that energy to a point where I always say, if when you were recruited by someone who's like you, were you going to be able to join the business? If you are doubting, say, I don't think I was going to join because some because of your energy. Your energy doesn't align in what you're saying. Today you are selling Forever, tomorrow you are sharist, that day, because of the situation or what you're going through, you don't pitch. We are going through a lot, but guess what? We show up no matter how we feel. Now, my problems, they know that they can come. I don't care, but I will keep on keeping on because I know what Forever is. So you must be that leader. You must always align with your energy. In this business, we work on targets. Work on targets. And you must always plan. Set those clear targets. If you want to win, it's what I did. It's what I did. I had to be very intentional and I have to know why I'm joining this business. I had to be very clear with my vision. Because if you're joining Forever because you just had iwuza on TikTok or because Forever it's trending. Forever, it's not about trend, but it's about changing people's lives. That's why you always have to make that conscious decision to say, you know what, I want this business. And the reason I want this business is because of ABCD. Because if you're joining Forever because of the trend, when you face the reality, which is the challenges, it's gonna be easy for you to say, you know what, this business is not for you, it's not for me. But if you know that you join this, like me, mna, they can come storms. Mna ndizofela la kahle kahle. I would die in this business. That's why I even fired my bastion just to focus because I want to give this business 100% of my attention. So what I always do, I set goals very clear and I always make sure that I work on my targets. You can't just join Forever and you don't have targets. That's a red flag. First of all, you're not here. Forever is very hobby. You must treat forever the way you want to see the results at the end of the day. And if you have today you're doing forever and then tomorrow you're not doing forever, which means the results will be like that as well. So now, in 2020, I joined in May. Yes, I joined in May. And then now I'm I was crazy about forever. Like I told you that a day I would take 2 or 3 taxis, and the levels of lockdown were also going down. Now we're on level 3, nini on level 2. So things were going nice on our side as forever business owners. So I was selling like there is no tomorrow. I was recruiting like there is no tomorrow. And I was showing everything. You see, when I'm making orders, I would tell people that now I'm placing orders. I was transparent. When I'm receiving the stock, I will take a photo and saying that I received the stock. When I'm sending the stock to PEP or to RMX, I would show the people, because some of the people, they are not joining the business or they are not buying from us because we are not showing everything. You see, so they don't trust you. So I had to build that trust with my clients. Because I was recruiting, I remember I became a supervisor within 2 consecutive months of being in Forever. And at that time, a supervisor, it was still 25 case credits within 2 consecutive months. And I was making a lot of money. Remember, the more you recruit in Forever, the more you make money and the more you make sales. And I did my 4CC on the first month because I received my stock on the 16th, and then I did a delivery within a period of a week, and then I went back to buy another stock. So now I had a lot of money. Now I was that girly, or when maybe I'm wearing a jean, I will forget a 20 rand on my wallet, on my pocket, and sometimes I will forget 100 rand. And I was not used to that life because before I joined the business, I was broke. Well, I was broke. Now I come from humble beginnings when it comes to Forever. That's why even today, when I buy ice cream, I would say Forever aloud, because I know how to work for government, but you don't have even 10 rand to go and buy Sunday ice cream. So I don't take anything that Forever is doing for me for granted. When I think about, no, she's showing off, I'm not showing off, but I'm grateful. And I know there's still people who are out there, who are working for government, who don't even have the source of income, but who still doubt this business. For people to come in this business, we don't have to buy properties, we don't have to buy cars, we don't have to sleep in hotels, but those small things, go and sell the two gel and come back and say, I bought this two gel 30% discount and now I have a profit. With the profit of 50 rand, you don't have to pay big money. With the profit of 50 rand, I've managed to buy a data for a week. There is someone who's not even online because of that. People, they want to relate. Abantu bafuna ukurelate. I'm not gonna share mine, because forever business owners, they are sharing big things. This is your journey. Own your journey and make sure that you're not closing door for other people. People, they would take a once-off bonus of 1,600 rand and go and buy a school uniform, winter clothes for their kids, but they are not showing that. Why? Because now you're sabotaging yourself. You are truly sabotaging yourself, because I know there's a parent out there who have a child, but the child that doesn't have maybe a jersey or a jacket in this winter, and the parent don't have money, but you, because you've joined Forever and now you're getting once off bonus, you are able to go and buy those winter clothes. But when are you not sharing that because you feel like, hey, this is a small achievement, I don't have to share that. Share everything. Share every people, they want to relate. Even today, as I'm a senior manager in business, I still get people who will tell me that, do you still remember saying that on paydays you don't cook because Forever allows and you bought yourself a pizza. I don't remember now, but I know I did that. Other people, they are forced to cook every day because they don't have money for takeaways. But when you can make money and you have money for takeaways, but you're not posting that because you are waiting for you to buy a car. Let me tell you one thing. It's gonna be hard, or it won't happen in Doyoba for you to buy a car. Because for you to be able to buy a car, you must have a team. Ne? You must recruit. And the tip of recruiting, you share your journey with these people. Someone will relate, say that, oh, now she bought a kettle cash, and then in my side, I must wait for 27 for me to buy a kettle. For emergency, your kettle maybe got a problem, electric problem, and it's no longer working. And you just go and buy a kettle, and you're not telling the people that, yo, I had the kettle problem, but within 2 minutes, within 2 hours, I replaced my kettle, because you feel like it's a small achievement. And then people, they are not joining to you, and then you think that you will be able to buy the cars and big things. You're not going to be able, because you're not building a team. Remember, we start from crawling. Forever, it's like a baby. It's like a baby. A baby doesn't, like, you don't just give birth today and then tomorrow the baby is crawling. No, you must nurture that baby. You must take care. You must wash him. You must bath him. You must do everything. So even Forever, it's like that. Okay, now I've managed to make a lot of money through sales, through recruitment, to a point where I've managed to save more than 30,000 per month. 30,000 Rand per month as a supervisor. Now I'm a supervisor because I was a supervisor within within 2 months of being in business. That was July. I'm a supervisor. I'm still recruiting like crazy. I will recruit maybe 10 people or 13 people per month. And then I went to buy a phone. I remember when I got it, I got to iStore in Century City, and then they said, because iPhone 12 Pro Max, it was still new at that time, and then they said, no, we don't have it on stock. And I was like, please put your name on a list, on a waiting list, and then we will call you when the stock is available. And I said to that lady, are you aware that I'm buying this phone cash? Because it was full, like the shop was full, everyone was looking for this phone. And then she said, what? Did you see, ma'am, that is 25,000? I was like, yes, I saw the price already. And then he said, okay, wait for a minute. And then I think they called other store, but they gave me my phone immediately. And other people that were there for contract, I think they were just waiting on that list. But because of I had cash, they had to make me a priority client. And then I got this phone. Oh, I remember. Ooh, I remember when I was coming back from Century City, everyone in that taxi knew that I bought phone cash and the money I got from Forever. Like everyone. And on social media, I told my team and everybody that I come across, I told them that I bought a triplet cash, and I was using this iPhone 7 Plus, and it was bad for me to use that phone because while I'm busy getting information, it will say as memory full. So now I won't be able to do my business in a good way because it doesn't have space. Even when I'm listening to sessions, it will just kick me out. So I was like, you know what? Let me invest. Let me invest, babe, because I really believe investing. Let me invest on my business. And that was the first thing that I bought through using my Forever money. And now I'm a girl, I'm a supervisor already now. I'm getting 38% discount. I'm still recruiting. And people after that phone, you see, people after that phone now, even the one that were not paying attention, they were paying attention because, hey, but we know these people. And others, they even know that I used to borrow money from them. But now I'm buying phone cash, and which means I don't even have problems, you see, because maybe if it was someone else will say, hi, I'm gonna buy maybe not the latest phone, but I could have done that as well. But I was like, I want to invest. I I don't want to say to people, I'm earning this much, but my my photos are blurry. Let's say even if I'm having one-on-one meeting, but I'm having one-on-one meeting in a beautiful place, but because I'm using those other phones, and then now the screen is blurry, I'm saying to people, I have money, but the pictures are saying otherwise. So people coming in numbers, tell us more about this business. Yeah, I was like, people were joining, and what's so nice, I was still at home at that time. I was still at home. We're still not getting back to work. So that was my chance. I had to do everything. So eventually, I'm the one person that I always appreciate myself. Even now, you see, even now, that I've been in forever now for 6 years. But when I've reached something, I will go sometimes to Starbucks, or sometimes I will buy myself flowers. Even if I did 100 club, I would just go. I always appreciate myself. I think one of the things that really assisted me, most of the time, I used to stay alone. So in my place, I will always make sure that I have a big mirror. So I will do affirmations. For me, I don't really need someone else to tell me that, Kelly, you are good. I know. Like, I know, yes, if you're telling me, I take that. But even if you're not telling me, it's not taking anything from me. So I'm not those people that for me to believe on myself, I must hear it from someone else. No, that's why even today, when I've achieved something, I will go and cheer myself up. And it don't have to be something big. For example, I love flowers. So I would just buy myself flowers, or go to Starbucks and say six-figure earner, things like that, but not things that are too costly, things that I will definitely afford. So these are the pictures of me doing my shopping. Yes, someone would say, how you call this a shopping? Yes, this was a shopping for me, still a shopping even now. If you see, there's a picture where I bought myself a cylinder gas and a heater. In Cape Town, it's always cold. It's always cold, especially in winter. So I bought myself this, and I used forever money, and I took this picture, and I told everyone on social media, including Facebook, that I bought myself a heater. And I know there's someone in the corner that wants a heater, but because he or she's not doing forever, she doesn't have the money to buy a heater. And I went to Maxhosa. The first time I entered Maxhosa, I bought myself socks. Little did I know that now I'll be owning a few items. I even have a dress that cost 13,000 that I bought at Maxhosa. So first time I went there, I bought myself socks. I went to Drip. I bought myself 2 pairs of techies. And I also went to Polo. I don't remember what I bought there, but it was a little shopping for me. And I told people that I used the money, I used forever money to buy those products. I mean, to buy these items. And we got back to work while I was a supervisor. You see, now I must jungle in um, between business and Bastion. But I was quite doing so well, because what I would do, I will in the morning wake up 2 hours before I start preparing for work. And I will make sure that I reply to all the messages that I have previous night. I check my inbox, I check my WhatsApp, I check the group, and I post as well, so that when I get to work, everything is already on the social media. And then during the break time, I will just check who said what. That's why if you're still doing the business part-time, you have no excuse, because some of you have this excuse now. Oh, hi, my bastion, and no, your bastion, it's not even a challenge. You have to wake up very early, 2 hours before or 3 hours before, to check on your business, and you can still win even if you do this business full time. So I remember in this Take a Lot parcel, it was December time. And in December time, most of leaders will attest on this. Most of forever business owners, they will go to home. Yes, you're not saying don't go home, but if you go home, don't forget about your business. They will go home, they forget about the business, and they are busy with imigidi and everything. Be busy with your mgidi, but make sure that you carry your aloe vera gel even mgidin. They must know that when you're selling, you might get the clients even there, or you recruit few people. So I always tell myself at the time I was working that I'm not going home in December because I must be a stem of the team. You can't be a leader, but you want to be follow. When you're a leader, you must lead from the front. So I will say I'm not going home because I know there's a lot that is happening in December. At least if there's few of those who still do the business, I will be able to assist them. You see, sometimes it's sad when someone is asking something on the group and no one is replying. But now if I'm not at home as well, because I'm from villages, so the network is also a problem at home. So that's why when I go home, I'll only stay for 5 days. Those who knows me, they will tell you that I'll be at home for 5 days and then I'm coming back. I was at home even last week, but I had to come home. I had to come back to Cape Town because of I have targets. I have targets. You can't stay home forever, but you have targets. So it's gonna be a month end. It's 28th today, and in 2 days time we'll be closing the month. So I can't be at home and relaxing there while I have targets to close. So you have to have a lot of discipline even when you are forever business owner. So I told myself that besides that, I want to make a 10,000 sales in December. You know, in December, other people, they will say, it's not time to make money. I can't join the business because the year it's almost over and everything. I'm telling you, those are excuses. Tell yourself that in December, people, they got a lot of bonuses. Be busy. I gave myself a target that I want extra 10,000 rand so I can buy my kitchen toys. I promise you, in January, I was already secured that 10,000 because it was all about my mindset. Okay, I'm the one person that I always believe incentives forever also give us incentive. There's a reason that company has incentive. The company is motivating us to push more. You can't join forever, but you don't have any target, you don't have any goal. You see, even now we are chasing the Eagles. Eagle has opened now, and we're already on the 5th month of global rally. And you know that you must do your 4cc and 12cc as manager. So you must always have something that you chase. That's why we have those incentive. And the incentives are yearly incentive. They don't say now you qualified for Eagle and then you will qualify for Eagle from now upwards. No, each and every year you must requalify. Those are incentives that keep us on our toes. And what's so nice about all these incentives are whenever you reach incentive each and every year, you're making money. For example, if you want to be an Eagle at Forever now as a manager, you must be on 60 club from 1st month until the 12th month, which means when you're on 60 club, you are earning a lot of money. On top of that, you are also going to be able to qualify. And when you qualify, there's a lot of benefits as well. So that's why I love incentive, because I also want to introduce my people, and I also want to introduce my people to see the importance of chasing the targets. You can't join forever, but you are not bothered. I mean, like, it's 28th today. It's 28 today. Like, I think we are all anxious. We are all like saying, hey, my targets, my targets, my targets. If you are forever business owner and you are not stressing now, even if you're already on 60 club, because I've meshed my 60 club already, but now I'm chasing 100. The minute you get to this, there's another thing. Even if you're on 100 club already, you can still go to 200 club. If you're 200, you can still go to another clubs. So that's why I have this thing of introducing my business owner, which is assistant supervisor, everyone that is under me, to incentive, to prepare them to forever living incentive. But we start from the beginning saying that if you finish your 4cc, we're gonna go out, and it's nice because there's also team building there. There's a lot that we learn out of incentive. It's not always fun, but we are showing people that forever, it's not a boring business, and forever, it's not for old people. They always associate forever with granny. No, forever, it's for youngsters. If you know what you want, you can join forever. It doesn't matter the age. So this is my team basically. And the last photo that in the bottom, it's me and my managers. We're strategizing here because you cannot just be on 100 club by a mistake, because you're not going to be able to sustain or to obtain that 100 club for 3 consecutive months or for 10 consecutive months. If when now you only reach a target by mistake or by lucky, you have to know where all these CCs are coming from. And by knowing those CCs coming from, which means you worked very hard to get where you are. Okay, I always say, if you want to win in this business, you must always have that one thing that you hate with all your heart. With all your heart, not just for fun, but with all your heart. For me, it's traveling by bus. I really hate traveling by bus. I travel with bus so many times to home, but now I'm telling you, wherever I go, I always make sure that I book a flight. I remember there was time where when attended one of Forever Success Days in Johannesburg, and then we extended our stay in Joburg. And on the following day, now the fly surfer was on strike, and I must come back to Cape Town. And when I got to airport, other airways, they hijacked the prices, flights to around 6,000. And I called one of my Forever business owner. She said, no, you can still go to bus park station. The bus there, it's 600 rand. And she laughed at me. And I was like, no ways. Even if it was 12,000 from Joburg to Cape Town, I will still pay that money, because I hate traveling with bus. I remember one of the leaders that I always look up to, manager Gina Madlingos. She always say when you have presentation, she hated aircon at Bus John. So she worked so hard for her to get out of at that office. So even you must have that one thing. Say what? It can be a cabbage, saying that I hate eating cabbage. I want to push so hard, because that thing will help you to push so hard to get out of that comfort zone, to make your life easy. Because now I know when I go home, I must always find ways of traveling with airline. I don't use taxi. I don't use bus anymore. Those hours are very long for me. Yeah, now it's 2020 in business. I'm still crazy. I feel like I've just joined the business. The energy is still there. And what I did when I became a supervisor within those 2 consecutive months in Forever, I was making a lot of money. A month, I was making 30,000 plus as a supervisor. Yes, if you're here and you're a supervisor and you are not making 30,000, which means there's something that you're not doing right. Yes, there's something definitely that you're not doing right. Because when I was crazy about my business, what I did, I could notice that now I'm making 30,000, I'm making 32,000, I'm making 30,000, and then I went to bank. I said to that lady, can I save 30% of my past John's salary? And then she said yes. And then it was a fixed money. So 30% of my salary will go to savings. And that 30,000 that I have, I will sometimes throw 20,000 and left with 10,000. There was a lot of money for me because I was not used to money. And then at some point, I went back to bank again, said that take 50% from my salary. And now you see, I'm putting myself in a corner. Sometimes you must totally get out of your comfort zone, because for you to work, you must be in a corner, Vele. Um, I went back to say that take 50%. That lady, she said, are you sure? And I was like, I'm sure. But deep down, I wasn't really sure. But I was like, you know what? If I die, die. Now I must work harder on my business so that I can be able to sustain my life while 50% of my salary is going towards my savings. And at some point, I went back again to say they must take 60% of my salary. So I will maintain my lifestyle by Forever money. And there wasn't a lot of things that I was paying, but whatever that I was paying, I was using Forever money. And I was also even throwing some money that I was getting to that savings account. Boom, 2 years of being in business. Now I've got a lot of money on my account. I was making a lot of money. I've got a lot of money. It was around 350,000. And then I took 280,000. I bought this beautiful car. It was a freedom day. I still remember 2022. And I bought this car in Joburg. I was shopping around and I found the dealer in Joburg. And I remember when I told him that I'm in Cape Town, he said, no, look for VW that is close to you. And then you can just go and pick up the car there because it's going to be quite expensive if you come to this side. And I was like, this guy doesn't know me. I'm forever living a business owner. So I'll be able, I booked 2 tickets for myself and for my cousin brother. I didn't sleep on that day. And then he flew to Johannesburg. And when he got there, the Amarok was waiting for us. And then we got there. We a VIP, VVIPs actually, when we got to a dealer. And then we said, yeah, we're here. And then we made a transaction and I got my money. I got my car. I was screaming. I even recruited a lady that was there because everyone knew that I bought a car and I bought this car cash. And they wanted to know, like, so young, and how did you manage? And I told them that I'm selling Forever Living products, and I got a number, and one of that lady, she is one of my supervisors in the business. Okay, the time I'm saving the money, I'm also building at home. I'm building at home. I always wanted my space. You see, at home you don't. Okay, at my home it's too busy. It's, you see, those families have lot of children. There's animals. There's everything in the yard. So I always wanted my space because I was like, if I'm at home, I must be able to do my business. So actually, I asked my parents that can I build my own bachelor flat, and they said no, you don't have to. There's no space in the yard, and. But they ended up agreeing with me, and they demolished 6 corner roundabout there. So I built this. Oh, Jesus Christ! These pictures are not doing the justice. Let me just put it like that. This is a beautiful 2 bedroom. This is a beautiful bachelor um, flat for me at home. It's built with first brick. It has a double garage that contains 4 cars. My garages are very big, contains 4 cars. I remember when I was saying the plan to my father because I had to tell whoever that was building this for me. And they said, you don't even have a car. At that time, I didn't have a car. The time I came with a vision, I was like, no, I'm going to have a car. And I will have 4 cars here. So it must be big. As you can see, it's now, it's fully furnitured, it's beautiful. I have my space. I like, it's beautiful, man, even the lights and everything. And it's big. I was even saying at the time, now I recently went home with the baby, saying that, oh, I wish I can take this place to where I stay now because it has a lot of space. And everything here was bought cash. Cash, cash, cash. I don't owe anything. And I built this bachelor flat while I was a supervisor. I bought that car while I was a supervisor. So if you're a supervisor, you are not driving, I'm challenging you, sweetheart. I'm challenging you. Please go crazy about your business. Go extreme because at supervisor level you can drive, and at supervisor level you can build at home, or at supervisor level you can even buy yourself an apartment because they said at supervisor level you get plus minus 12,000. 12,000 is a lot of money. We're not talking about sales here. It's only the money that you can get because it did your 4cc. There is also the money that you can get by selling the products, and there's also money that you can get by recruiting. Okay, these are my forever living incomes. Yes, we know that you always get plus minus, and the money that you're getting at forever, this is a disclaimer now, you're getting the money through your hard work. That's why our money is there always plus or minus. If you see the first photo when it's 15,337 rand, that was my last payout as a supervisor. As a supervisor, tell me if you are earning a 15,000 as a supervisor and you are recruiting 5 people with ibooks your dumo, and you also make your 4cc or your 5cc or your 10cc's, that's a lot of money. That's a crazy money. It can even go above 40,000, that money. And the second one, it was 22,522 rand, which I got as assistant manager. And the one that says manager, I got that 35,000 as a manager, as a first manager. It was the first month of being a manager. At the time I got that 35,000 rand. And that was the lowest money I ever received as a manager. Now I'm a 6-figure earner. As you can see there, at some point I received 149,522 rand. At Forever, our money, it's always plus or minus. So if you work hard, you will get more money. Okay, now I'm still a supervisor in the business, and I'm a supervisor, and there's a lot that is happening. I'm building at home. I bought a car. So it's overwhelming for me. And remember, I don't know about other people, but most of people, when you go and buy a car, it's always a secret or it's always a surprise. You don't share that to people. And then I bought a car, got it home. We drove from Joburg straight to Eastern Cape, celebrated the car, blessed the car. Everything was nice, but no one told me about anything about the car, and I also didn't ask anyone as well. So the blame was on me. I'm used to have these big amounts on my account, but now 280,000 is out of my account. So you can feel now that I don't really have a lot of money. And when I came back to Cape Town with a car now, I had to change 2 wheels, and I'm a new driver. I dent the car at some point, and I must go to the roadworthy things. There was a lot that I need to do that I didn't know, and there's insurance as well, there's petrol. So I needed a lot of money, and I was like, hey, I don't have money. So now whatever that I'm doing, I must sustain le moto. So which means I'm not going to enjoy my money, and which means now I'm not going to be able to achieve other things because of this car, because the salary that I'm getting apparently is gonna it's for this car. Yeah, it's for this car. So I called my manager and I said to her, oh, I sat down first and I was like, what can I do for me to get more money? And I went to Forever marketing plan. And the marketing plan doesn't stop at supervisor. There's prefect, there's assistant supervisor, there's assistant manager, there's a manager, there's eagerly and up. And the more you grow, we saw in the presentation that my leader did, the more you grow in business, the more you earn more money. And I was like, no, man, you know what? I must go to a manager level, because at manager level, I'm not going to be earning the 35,000 that I'm earning as a supervisor, which means now in overall, including the sales and including the recruitments. Now I'll be earning 45,000 and I will be getting all this money again, which means I can go to 60,000, because this car, I'm not going to be able to enjoy it. And then I called my manager. I said to her, I'm ready to level up. I'm ready to move to a manager level. And then she said, okay, let's meet in Camps Bay. And then we did a plan. And then she gave me 4 months plan to say, do 38 cc's for 4 consecutive months. That will be 152 cc's, and you will qualify for a manager. Oh, I don't want to lie. And she said on top of that, if you qualified as a manager within within 6 months, and then I will take you to Dubai. And I was like, you're taking me to Dubai for something that I'm doing it for myself? Aibo, what kind of a person are you? And then she said, yes, I'm going to take you to Dubai. Yo, I worked so hard. First person that I called, I remember, was my boyfriend. I told him that I'm not going to see you, bruh, for 4 months because I'm working on this business. I'm working on a manager level now. And then I called my parents, said that even if someone can die in Eastern Cape, I'm not visiting. I'm not coming to a funeral because I need to focus. I need to go to a manager level. So what I'm trying to say, when you're a forever business owner, be willing to work hard and be willing to make sacrifices Don't say because you are going through something and when now you're just gonna throw the towel. And you must always make sure that you work on targets, because I knew that per month I must do 38, and I was working with my team every day. I would check how many CCs we did and we lack where. I would do follow-ups. I was hands-on to a point where I achieved that manager level, which is 150 case credits, within 3 consecutive months. Okay, now I'm a manager and I also got a trip, which is free trip to Dubai. My manager booked everything for us. So I remember she even said, "No, you don't have to drive yourself to." You don't have to drive yourself to airport. I hired a V class. One thing that I will tell you about Forever Business Owners, they know how to treat us, they know how to motivate us, and I am forever grateful to my sponsor for that. And then we went to, went off 15 on Orange. And then from there, we took this a V class, and we're 4 and we're all having the cars, but she decided to spoil us. Say, you know what, you're not driving to airport. And it was the first time going international. The time I joined Forever, I didn't even have a passport, because I thought traveling is not my thing. So it was so crazy. It was so amazing. Enjoy the trip. It was the first time being on Emirates. And I was even excited to get the meals. And they are so respectful, the flight attendants. And on the air, but there's no one that would tell me that I must switch to flight mode. Even on the air, you can still chat with your people. There is Wi-Fi. So it was so nice. We didn't just go to Dubai, we toured Dubai, and we also went to Abu Dhabi. As you can see the pictures, I think I didn't put a lot of pictures. We even went to the port to see the photo that is in the bottom here. I'm at Dubai the port. When we say we operate in more than 160 countries, yes, that's true. So you can recruit wherever you want to recruit, because Forever doesn't limit us. We went to Infinity Pool, we went to Abu Dhabi, that Moscow place, and it was so amazing. And even with the time I was in Dubai, I was recruiting because I must be very focused. Okay, now we came back from Dubai, and now I'm getting more motivation. You see, one thing that I love about Forever, it's not always money. You also get personal development. Like you will learn, man. That's why it's very important to attend the sessions, because you will learn. You will join this business looking for extra 1,000 rand, but now you're no longer looking for extra 1,000 rand. Now you're looking for extra 10,000 rand, because you get motivated. When I came back to Dubai, I was like, you know what? I'm a manager most now. I'm a manager, and what's so nice, I bought my car cash. So I'm earning the first salary. It was 35 as a manager. That was only the payout that I got on the 15th. I didn't stop recruiting. And I tell the people that if you're not in Forever, I don't know where you are. And people were joining in big numbers. And then I applied for this property. It's in Eastern Cape. It's a 2-bedroom apartment. It's in Komiki. If you know Cape Town, you will know Komiki. It's one of the beautiful and amazing places. I was so blessed because at school I did a criminal justice, but it happened that when I got a position at work, they hired me as a housing practitioner. So I was well exposed to property. I know where to buy. I know when to buy, and I know a lot about the properties. Let me say like that, and I know it's a best investment. There are places where I wouldn't encourage people to buy their houses. There's a places where I know if you bought this house in the next 5 years, this house, it's if you maybe it was 1 million, in the next 5 years, it's gonna be 1.3 million already, because property always appreciates the value. But the location, it must also be a good location. This property, it's 2 kilometers away from the beach. If you can see where I'm standing in the balcony, there's trees. If you can stretch your eyes, there is a beach there, so you can literally walk to the beach, and when you're standing in the balcony, you see. So it's a best investment. I have a tenant already for this property, and I'm managing this property. I don't have an agent for it because it's close by to my place. Yes, so this is my first property that I bought when I was recently coming from Dubai. And one best thing that I love about Forever, it's recognitions and rewards. We are not just doing this business, guys. The thing that I also love is our recognitions. They come with money. You see, when you will see me carrying that suitcase, for me to get that suitcase, I must do 100 club. For how many months? I must do 100 club. I think for 6 months or for a year. I stand to be correct. I just forgot now. But you must do 100 club. And when you do 100 club, look at this. You will get that luggage back. But the time you were doing this, you were also getting 100,000 plus, depending on how big is your team and everything. But you were getting a lot of money for achieving that club, but you also getting a recognition, which means you will get the gifts on top of that. So I've been a top manager. I've been on 100 club for 6 consecutive months. I've been on 60 club for 12 consecutive months. I'm also a I'm also a Kaplan level 2 qualifier. I qualified for Eagle Manager. I'm a 6-figure earner. I've been on 100, 200 club, and I'm also a Global Rally qualifier. There's a lot that I've tasted in this business, and you can just seeing me saying all these things. These things, they always come with money. That's why you must always make sure that you qualify. Yes, lifestyle, it's guaranteed at Forever. I can go to shopping anytime, and I always make sure that I go for quality. My linen in my place, it's Vobs, like everything. I always make sure that I invest on quality stuff, because you see, when you're sleeping, even now I'm sitting, but the minute I get to my bed, mandivele nje ndilale because of the quality. And I bought another, you see, I've updated, I've graded from those toys that I bought when I was a supervisor, because now I'm a manager. And then I bought these toys, which is Smeg and everything. And at some point I will go and pamper myself. We work so hard, go to pampering, and I can do my business wherever I am. So these are the things that comes with this business. I even bought myself a perfume that was 8,000 at some point, and I was like, yo, I used to be stingy, but now, because Forever allows, so I can always make sure that I appreciate myself. I'm one leader that loves depot, because I believe that if you go to depot, even people that are not doing Forever, they will see that there is a depot. Because other people, they will only join the business. They will ask when you recruit them, where is the head office? Because they can't just join the business that there's no head office for them. So I will go to the port. It's either it's raining or not. To see the first photo, it was raining, and I was there. I was showing up. Doesn't matter if it's rain or what. And I used to go to the port on Saturday, the time I was working. But now, because I'm no longer working, I go to the port anytime. I help my team, especially the ones that staying in provinces where there is no depots. They don't say we didn't reach our target because we didn't get our stock. I always make sure that I support them on that. You must attend company events. Leaders are always born in company events, because when you attend a company event, first of all, you will be mingling with top leaders, and secondly, you will see how big Forever is. You will see Forever, it's big. Like, it's big. I remember when we went to Paris for a global rally, I was like, yo, I heard about Forever, but they didn't mention this. So you always invest in your business, and go and attend company events, even if it's those presentations online. Make sure, because for you to get information and inspiration, you get it from those those events. So the first photo, it's me and my country sales manager. She was recognizing me, giving me a big luggage, and I love it. Thank you so much. And the second one, I was also getting another, I think the car incentive, I got it there. And what's so nice, guys, you know what? I'm a level 2 car incentive qualifier, and I'm getting that extra 10,000 rand each and every month. And I qualified for this incentive 2 years ago, and I have been saving that 10,000 aside. So when you see me driving a new car, you must know that I also bought it cash, because I'm not touching that money, because that money is supposed to go through to my car, but I bought my car cash. So now I'm also saving this one so that I can be able to buy it cash. And the other photo, it's me being at Drankensberg, attending a managers convention. Yes, I know it's open now. I just registered. So if you're a manager and you haven't registered, make sure that you also register. They also recognize us, and they gave me the certificate to congratulate me that I've qualified for Global Rally at to Paris. And the other one, yes, it was me in Joburg. And the last one, I was also in Drankensberg. And this one is my second trip now to Mauritius, and I paid for this one. You see, the first one, my sponsor, it was incentive from my sponsor. And this one, I sponsored myself. So went to Mauritius for 7 days. Yes, we enjoyed with my business partners. It was so nice. We booked a nice and beautiful villa. And you see, travel, it's living. Yes, if you want to live, because now you only know South Africa and you think the life that you are living in South Africa, it's a beautiful lifestyle. But the minute you go to other countries, you learn their cultures, you see, no, man. Actually, in South Africa, we are living an average life. You explore, and we even did a lot of things. You see, when that, I don't know the name of that thing, but we are walking in that bridge and we're balancing. And that thing taught me, even if the wind is coming, you must keep balance and you must focus. You must look where you're going. Block the noise, because people, they will say that forever it's not working. I've joined forever, but this business didn't work for me. Go and join people who said, I've joined the business and I'm winning in business. People who are like us. So we had a lot of fun and we came back. Guess what? When we came back, I was like, you know what? I'm craving for a second apartment. And now I had a lot of money on my account, couple of millions, if I can put it like that. And I was like, must I buy myself a big machine, which is the car, or I must buy a property? Hey, I was like, I'm not good in savings, but put me in investment. Even now, I think on my savings, I have less than 5,000 rand. But when it comes to investment, I invest. I don't believe in savings, but I believe investment. And I know in property will never go wrong, because property won't even mix with my business. I don't have to recruit for that property. I don't have to stress. Sometimes I even forgot that I have a property until it's a month end when I'm getting my money from the tenants. So this is a property that I'm staying at. It's in Muizenberg as well, in Cape Town. Muizenberg is a beautiful place. If you see those red, green, yellow houses when you're in Cape Town, I walk to that place, because I walk. It's even, I think it's 500 meters. It's not even a kilometer. It's very close to my place. It's very close to my place. Even this one, it's a beautiful apartment. I bought this one cash. It was, yeah, I'm not going to say, but I bought this one cash just after I came back from Mauritius, because forever allows. And then I said, let me not buy the car. Let me buy this apartment, because a car, it's a liability. Yes, if you have money to buy a car, you can go for it, because we have different choices. But me, I'm a big investor. So I bought this one and I'm staying in this place. And yeah, it's nice. And that was not all. And then I bought my third property here in Cape Town as well. So that's why I'm no longer calling myself Phakama Modigwe, but I'm calling myself a property investor, because I'm investing a lot when it comes to properties. And This one, I have an agent that is running it for me because it's quite far in Parklands. So should something happen to it, must now run to that side. I'm only managing the one that is in Community because it's close by where I stay. And this one is a third one in Cape Town. I bought it, and even this one, it's in a beautiful place in Parklands. It's not far from the beach, but I think maybe 4 kilometers to the beach, and it was easy for me to get a tenant through the agent. So I call myself a property investor because of now I have 3 properties in total in the Western Cape province. So when I'm saying the Western Cape province, I want you to understand because in Eastern Cape, I mean in South Africa, Western Cape is a province that has izindlu that are quite expensive. Yes, I was on Property 24 I think last week and browsing there, and I was like, beautiful houses in Joburg, they are still around this amount, but here in Cape Town, you can buy a 2 bedroom like 1.5 million. But one thing that I love is that the houses, the properties, the value always appreciate. So it's something that you can go for. And now, this was a third international trip, but it was my first international trip with Forever. When I qualified for Global Rally, we went to Paris. Yeah, it was so amazing. First time qualifiers, I remember they said we can go early because we are special, and we're going to have a breakfast with top leaders and with the CEOs. And yeah, it was so nice. One thing that it's always my highlight to travel with Forever, you don't have to worry about anything from the airport. They will fetch you. And remember, when you travel with Forever, you always come with your +1 of your choice. And it was so nice. I've learned a lot. This Global Rally opened my mind. It's when I've seen how forever big it is. So I was like, I'm truly that I've joined this company. And we even extend our trip because we're already in Europe from Paris. When people were coming back to South Africa, we're like, you know what? We're going to Italy. We went to Italy with my business partner and we told Italy, guys, these places, it's not easy to stay kuzo because they like the Kentucky, you see the KFC that is 50 rand this side, that side it might be 450 rands. So you must always make sure that you have enough money. But as forever business owner, you don't mind most because Forever allows, and you even get some spending money when you are going to these amazing trips. Okay, I started to grow through every season. Pregnancy did not stop my business performance. I remained active throughout. I was on 100 Club for 10 consecutive months. You know, pregnancy take 9 months, but I was on 100 Club for 10 consecutive months. I was so excited. It was easy journey for me because I was using my products. As you can see there, there's 12 gels that I was collected while I'm carrying my baby because I never made any excuses saying that, no, I can't go to the party, I can't do trainings, I can't do this because people, they always think, to make excuses, they will save them from, I don't know from what, but you must lead from the front. It doesn't matter how you feel, but I enjoyed my pregnancy throughout. I was going to the port and I was super excited about the journey. And then now, this is my second trip with Forever. So I qualified as a Igli manager. So I went to Phuket with my sister because you always go almost with your +1, and Forever paid for us for everything, accommodation, flights, food, and everything. So I went with my sister, but I was like, no, because I always wanted to go to Bangkok. You see, one of the things that I love about this business, this company, they will never restrict us to say, no, the Igli manager retreat, it's in Phuket. So if you are booking you the ticket to go to Phuket. No, you can always extend. It's up to you how you're going to do it. It's either you start to this country and then you finish where there is an event. So I was like, I've been always wanting to go. You see, now I'm even have a thing of I want to travel and see these countries. By the time that I didn't have money, I thought being in Cape Town, I was even saying that your Cape Town is a beautiful province. It's a little Dubai. Like I was like cheering myself saying those things, of which I didn't even qualify to go to some of the places here in Cape Town while I'm working. And then we went to Bangkok. In Bangkok, we spent there 7 days. Oh, we toured that place, and I was pregnant, but I was not even tired. We went, we did a lot of activities. I think I didn't put a lot of pictures, but we did a lot of activities every day, wake up and go and see different places. And then after 7 days, we connected to Phuket, and then we went to Phuket to attend EMR. And it was so nice. Even there, you see, they will equip us, tell us more about Forever, making sure that we get the training from the top leaders, people that inspires us in so many ways. And I even went to ride that elephant thing. Yeah, at that time I'm pregnant. Yeah, I always say now that I'm a mom, I like, why did I do that? And I was with Debbie Sandaman say, yeah, and she was also pregnant, and she didn't say, no, let's not do that. Instead, let's do it. Let's do it. And I remember now this elephant was was acting up, and I'm trying to tell that guy that I'm pregnant. So this elephant must behave so that I don't fall. But I had fun. All in overall, I had fun even in Phuket. And my sister, she was so happy. She saw how big Forever is. You see, you joined this business for yourself, but all of a sudden now you're traveling with your family. You even give your family money. You're doing all these things for your family. Okay, I always support my team. I have a team in different areas, in different provinces. This is my team from Tata. If you see here, I was already 7 months pregnant. I even allied to airline to say that no, I'm still 6 months, so that it can allow me to travel. But I had to go to Mthatha because some of the leaders, when they are not in the same place where the sponsor is, they think that they are being neglected in everything. So we must go and show them love and talk to them in person, because sometimes they recruit people on social media, but you must always make sure that you show love, you show appreciation, you show them how to do business. They must see even that there's nothing different from them, between you and them. Like, if you can do this, they can also do it. And they always believe on that. When they see you going there, don't be always online. Take 5,000, go and invest, book the tickets, go to these places, get there and talk to your people. And I'm such a big fan of doing that. You see, I'm carrying the K-Ways for my team. I said, if you qualify for supervisor, I'm buying you a K-Way. So those were also the incentives for my team. Okay, property and development growth. Remember that I've said in the beginning that I'm not a big fan of savings, but tell me about the the investment. I just came back home. I bought a land. It's not just a land, it's a big land. Oh, one of the things that I didn't mention, and it's not even in this presentation, I have a big livestock. At some point, that was 2022, I used my once-off bonus. I bought myself 5 sheep. And at some point, I went back and buy another 5, but now I have 25 sheep. So I have a livestock at home, and I had to go to Spa and tell them that I have sheep. And so now they are buying, maybe they bought 8, and they gave me large amount for those sheep. So I'm doing that as well. And I bought this big land back at home. Oh, my why here was rebirth again. You see, I had a why of joining the business, but now I'm a new mom. I'm a new mom. My baby is only 2 months. You see, I become very emotional when it comes to this, because I had to leave Bastion. I fired Bastion last year in March, 1st of March. I fired Bastion, and then year later, I became a mom. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm also a wife to my handsome husband. I'm building my own family, and no pressure. I'm at home. I'm giving myself, I'm giving my team all the attention. I'm giving my business all the attention. And what's so nice, let me tell you about this day, which is that I'm just going to start with the photo that's in the medium. In my forever journey, I have medical aid. And now it takes me back because the time I was working for City of Cape Town, one of my colleagues said, I'm still working because of I don't want to lose a medical aid. I want to resign because the environment is hostile, but because of the medical aid, I cannot afford medical aid. But guess what? I have my own medical aid. My husband is working for government, but I said, no, I don't want a medical aid. Let me have mine because I know I would take the best option for this medical aid, and forever it's paying each and every month for this medical aid. I remember when I was almost due, my gynae gave me an estimated date that I would give birth on the 26th of February, which is 2026. And I was like, I don't like February, and especially towards the month end, 26th, there's 27th, there's a leap year and everything. So I want to give birth on the 1st. And then you said to me, you know, forever will introduce you to nice, beautiful things. And then money talks. And then you said to me, um, okay, I hear you, but let me tell you one thing. Um, I was attending my gynae in what's this in med clinic. Yeah, in med clinic around the bush. So it's a private hospital. So now he said, but I told him that I want to give birth. Yes, I see the estimated date, but I don't want my child to be born in February, especially towards the month end. And on the 1st of March, there's someone that is very close to my heart that was born on that day. So I was like, I want to give birth on the 1st of March. And then he said to me, okay, we are in Rondebosch Hospital. Unfortunately, on Sundays, you cannot walk into this hospital and say you want a C-section. And I was like, okay, and what you gonna do? Because I want my child to be born on the 1st. And then you said, yes, in Cape Town, you can go to Netcare, which is the one that is in town. So you can do a walk-in there because it's one of the best hospitals. Actually, they compete Netcare in town with international hospitals. So I was like, okay. And he said, then now you have to pray because if anything happened before the 1st, then we're gonna attend the child. But if nothing happened, then we'll give you the date of your wish, which is the 1st. And I was praying. Remember, now I'm closing the targets on the 27th, 28th February. And the 28th was the last day. And then now it's on the 1st. When it was 12 o'clock on the 1st, I was still awake. And I was like, thanks God, my baby will be born on the 1st. And then we went to Netcare in town, and then I even told them that I want my child to be born on the 1st at 1 o'clock. They did exactly that. I went and my baby was delivered on the 1st at 13:23. So if it was in for forever, maybe I was gonna give birth on the 6th because they were saying, no, the baby is still like sitting, like the baby is still chilling on your tummy. And I was like, take him out now. Take him out. I want to do my business. And they did that. So I will forever be grateful to forever for giving me choices and options. And even this journey was so easy for me. I remember they even introduced me to a lot of programs as a new mom, and they even took me to a theater or maternity ward before I even give birth so that I can see how does the place look like. And yeah, and then I gave birth to a beautiful and handsome, healthy baby. I named he okay, the granny from our father's side named him Kumo. And then the other photo, which is the first photo, we flew few weeks back to home, which is Eastern Cape. I think we came back last week. Yes, we flew there and we made a lot of memories. I remember my first flight, I was already 23 years, but Kumo made it within 2 months. So now my why, it's no longer me, but my child. And let me tell you one thing, this baby has shares already, and the property that it's in Komiki, now it's under his name. So forever, it's not ending ngam. Uyaqhubeka. Remember, forever, it's a willable business. And if now you have a child, you must think different, you must do things different, you must push so hard. So these are the key lessons from my journey. Yeah, it's what I have learned through my journey, and I'm still learning. Start before you are ready. Remember, I've joined Forever in COVID, like we're in COVID. Deep level 5, but I didn't say who's gonna buy my products. No one will see, and because of COVID, but because I looked the situation that I was into, like having 10 rand on your bank account while you're working. You see, the paydays used to be frustrating dates for me before I joined Forever. So don't wait. Other people, they'll say we're already in May, let's wait for 2027. Mdasekaya, don't wait for 2027. Start now before you even think that you are ready. You are ready. At Forever, guys, we're only doing two things: we recruit and sell. And tell me, at your work, they will hire you as a housing practitioner. You see yourself being a security. You're a tea lady. They ask you to drive. Like, there's a lot of things, but here you don't want to invest in yourself. Believe in the vision before others say it. You see, when I said to you, when I got that box and I pray over it, and I said properties and I said cars, it's because it's something that I've seen. Like, that was a vision and no one saw it. And at some point, my boyfriend was like, when I'm telling him about Forever, thinking that I'm crazy, of which I wasn't crazy. Lead from the front, your team mirrors to energy, be present and teachable. Be teachable. Listen to your sponsor. Your sponsor will always know this business more than you. Will always know this business more than you. Respect your sponsor. Listen to your sponsor. Be teachable. And you, as a leader, lead from the front. Don't be that leader who vanishes a whole day in the group and you think that other people, they won't vanish. Don't add people on the group and then you leave them there, or you're not saying anything, because those people, they don't know Phakama, they know you. So the minute they don't see you, they will also vanish. So be that leader. And I always say, you at Forever, you're not a leader when you get to a manager level. The minute you sign that form, you're a leader. Act like a leader. Lead from the front. Work with those who want it. Energy is contagious. Yes. Coach your team. Make sure that you coach your team. You give them the correct information. Like, you assist them where you can. Maybe at the port, you do trainings for them. But one thing that I would tell you, you cannot force them to do the business. At some point, if you see that this person, you tell her that for you to win, advertise your business every day and do follow-ups, do inbox, go to depot, take pictures. But this person goes to depot, sometimes doesn't take pictures. No one will know that you went to depot. It's only you. And you don't do inbox. You don't advertise your business. That's the kind that person is not ready. So now you'll be draining yourself, making follow-ups on someone that doesn't see it. No, you're there to coach a person that see it. If she doesn't see it, go and recruit for new people. And one of the best things that I love about Forever, they don't say you recruit 30 people and you must nurture these 30 people. They said you can recruit as much as you can. You even recruit the president. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be purposeful. Of course, you don't need to be most of perfect in Jan. How are you going to be perfect if you don't know this business? And you don't have to do Forever in a fancy way. No, stick to the basics. Stick to the basics, which means advertise. It's a network marketing business. You must have a phone. You must advertise your business. Sometimes people, they will say, but I don't have a car. You know what I did. do exactly that, I promise you, within no time, you will be able to buy yourself a car. Within no time, you will be able to achieve what I achieved. But you need to be consistent. You need to be purposefully, which means you must know why you join Forever. Don't join Forever because Forever is trending. Don't join Forever for fame. Don't join Forever because you see your sister being in the business. Don't join Forever because any reason, but join Forever for a personal reason. And it must be very personal to a point where when you see that 100 cc's akapumi, you get frustrated. You want to push. You don't sleep. You add those 0.3. You go through your FLP. You write down all these 120 names and you do follow-ups one by one. Yes, you must be very purposefully when you do this business, because if you're not purposefully, you're not gonna win, unfortunately. In closing, I know that I took a lot of time, but I had to. In closing, Forever Living, it's more than just a product. It's a life-changing opportunity. People, they will say, "Hi, bayatengisa, they are selling." Guys, Forever has changed my life. Has changed my life. If it wasn't for Forever, I'll be still working. I'll be worried that is the alarm set for tomorrow. Now I don't go to Bastion. I resigned and I spend time with my son. I'm a present mother to my son. My son has a nanny. The nanny is paid by Forever. My son has his own room. My son doesn't. Like, my son has everything that I could think of. Like, I don't know what to say, but yeah, the product speaks for themselves. They are natural, trusted, and it helps people to feel good on their looks. Yes, the product speaks for themselves. Let me tell you one thing. When I was saying to my mother and some close people, I'm gonna give birth by C-section, and they said, no, you can't go for C-section. After you gave birth, there are consequences. When it's raining or when it's cold, before it gets cold, it will tell you. They come with lot of theory, because I've been using my products. I'm telling you, I've never, like, in Cape Town, it's cold now in winter already, but even a single day, I've never like experience any of those things. I gave birth, like, my operation is still fresh, but I'm taking my Baronectar, I'm taking my B propolis, I'm taking my products. So our products are the best. Even for conceive, I had to plan that I was using my marker and I was also using my berry nectar, because I had to resign first on March, and then on after March I was planning to have a child, and I conceived on May. Yes, I conceived on May. So you see, we're selling the best products. Like, I don't even doubt our products. We're selling the best. The business is in the business, it's built on integrity, support, and unlimited potential. Yes, of course, you must support your team. You must support them and make sure that they see the vision. Yes, there will be ones that will really see, but there's one that don't. But make sure that you don't limit anyone. Whether you want extra income, time freedom, better health, or complete lifestyle change, you can always get all these things in Forever. Remember that I joined business working full time, but now I'm no longer working, which means I have a time freedom, I have a better health because I'm taking the products, and completed lifestyle. I mean, like, complete lifestyle. Yes, not even go. If I feel like going and buy whatever that I want to buy, I would do that. Like, I have all the problems on earth, but as a mali, guys, count me out. And unfortunately, I don't have any financial problems. I'm sorted in that department because of Forever Living products. If you are hungry for more in life, this is your chance to start something real. That's okay. I know maybe you say, oh, she's taking forever. She's been here, but I wanted to see how I achieve these things through this amazing business. I didn't want to say I have a car, but you don't even know how I managed to save the money. How I managed to buy the car cash, how I saved the money. So I had to take you through my journey so that you see when you say that forever it's working, it's really working, and we have to be practical. We have to be transparent so that you can see. So maybe you are here now, you're frustrated, you don't know this thing, and they are too good to be true and everything. And people, they have this thing of us at Forever, we resign for us to achieve certain things. Let me tell you one thing, the money that I got at Bas John, after I resigned, already I've achieved a lot of things. I already resigned last year. That money, I took it and I put it in my investment. Each and every month, I'm getting a profit through that money. I haven't touched that money. I put that money towards the investment ZAM. So that's a lie. They must come to us and say where they got that information. Because say yes to the product, say yes to the opportunity, say yes to yourself, because with Forever, your future is in your hands, and we'll be right there to help you. Of course, the future is in your hand because it's your business, it's your decision, but there's always someone that you joined under. There's always a sponsor. Use that sponsor. Give your sponsor a headache. Your sponsor must like, yo, you see this one. Don't be that Forever business owner. You don't talk to your sponsor for a while, because you will learn a lot from your sponsor. Your sponsor will even see that, no, you see, you are close with this target. Push, and you must give your sponsor, you must ask her, like I did, I'm ready to go to a manager level. What do I do? So be that person to your sponsor. Oh, thank you so much. My beautiful leaders, I see that some of the people, they left, but I see we still have some. On my side, thank you so much to our country sales manager who always give us opportunity to share our journeys. I know, I know because I once worked at government, and at government I was a junior, so you wouldn't get such opportunities. Even in the board, there will be meetings that you don't even attend. Those who attend, you know that you don't even say, you will only be there just to observe. And even when they give you the laptop to work on, if you're not a manager, they will create a password for you that will restrict you, so you don't see everything about the company. You won't be able to approve some of the things because you're a junior in the company. But here at Forever, we get to be exposed in big platforms. I truly don't take that for granted. Thank you so much for our country sales manager for that, even for exposing us, even for taking us out of our comfort zone. We really, truly appreciate that. Thank you so much to everyone that has stayed. My leader, I'm giving you back the session. Yes, I didn't reveal my face. Yes, this is a person that is behind the voice. I'm so grateful. Hopefully, one or two people's lives today will change forever, because I was once in your positions, but through this business, now I'm singing a different tone. May God bless you, and good night. Thank you so much, and I love you so much. Let's close our May with a bang. Let's close our May with a bang. We only left with 3 days. Let's make sure that in that 3 days, you know that you can do 30 CCs. Go to your FLP, do the numbers, go to them one by one, do the follow-ups, I'm telling you, and close your 4CC and make sure that you are visible, and you always excited when it comes to your business. Thank you so much. You see, one day I will tell you what I'm going through now, but I had to show up. I had to show up. Part of me, I was like, let me cancel this session, but I was like, you know what? I'm not canceling. It doesn't matter what I'm going through, but I'm definitely doing this session. Thank you so much. And my leader, you can wrap it up. Maria? Mariana? Hello? I am not sure if I can close the Zoom because I was a guest, so I don't want to do things on my way, you see. When you're a guest, you don't just uh my leaders, apologies. I'm trying to get a hold of the host. So you're on now.
Thank you so much, everyone that attended until this time. So I am so grateful that we are here until this time. All the best. Contact the person that has invited you to this meeting. See you at work. See you next week, Thursday, where there will be another platform like this. Ciao.
Bye, everybody. Thank you so much.